In this video, we are going to see which goddess is coming in to work with you and also what magic they are bringing into your life. Aloha, beautiful souls. It is Ryan of tranSOULution here to help you on your spiritual journey of deep transformation and self-discovery. I almost blanked on what I was supposed to say there. So we're going to call in some goddesses in this video to see which one is going to come through and bring some blessings into your life, share their energies and their abilities with you. Okay, we've got one coming through right now. We're going to pull out 3 goddesses. So let's see. Oh, there's another one. And a last one. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Who is coming through for you? Okay, so here we are, my love. So we have first goddess out is Maat. Okay. And next goddess out we have is Hathor. And our last but not least, we have Cordelia. Okay. So I put them in this lovely little holder here, my dears. So fam, take a look one more time, one more again, like which goddess is calling to you. And I'm like looking creepy behind Hathor. So go ahead if you need to just pause this video, I'll get out of the way and make your choice. And the timestamps are down below. Hello, hello, hello fam. For those of you that chose the goddess Maat, it says on your card here, what Maat is bringing to you is fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. And you can see in this picture, she has like that scale that she's holding in her hand, right? And it looks like there is a feather, and on the other one is a dove, okay? So what I'm getting for you who chose Maat here is that there has been some situation recently that has been kind of stressing you out, okay? Because it seems like there were a couple of parties involved, you know, 2 or more, and there was just this conflict of what should be happening, what should be done, who should be giving to who, right? Like some, maybe it was involving like money, right? Or a big project. And there's been some question about like, hey, someone sounds like they're doing something a little bit shady up in here, or someone's not carrying their weight in this group effort. And I just want to let you know that, you know, Maat is coming through to make sure that everybody gets their just desserts. Dun, 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 dun. So hopefully you weren't the one that was screwing around, because Maat's coming for you. So let's see, let's get some more information here from the tarot, okay, loves? And of course, if you are enjoying the energy up in this space, please make sure to smash that like button and to subscribe to this channel. It would be much appreciated. My mission is to get out there and help people, you know, honor themselves, honor who they are at their essence, honor who their spirit wants to be in this lifetime. So I would really appreciate your support in that mission, okay, friends? So let's pull some tarot cards here. And I'm getting called to do 3 different stacks. And I just kind of love the number 3 too. So let's pull a couple of cards from each stack. And first out, we have the Knight of Swords, okay? And what this is telling me is that there's someone up in this picture here, like a personality that is very intellectual, okay? They love their facts, they love their data, they love like citing things, like they're kind of like bookish and nerdy is what I'm getting here. And you know, to be honest, the other vibe I'm getting from this person is they're kind of a know-it-all. They're a little bit like Hermione Granger, you know, energy, where it's like they always have the answer, and they're like, at times they can be a little bit snooty about it. And it's not saying that they're stupid or that they're wrong often, but you know, it's kind of not very attractive when they're acting like a know-it-all and like shoving it in people's faces, right? So I feel like there's somebody who has that energy, and you know, maybe they don't really know it all, but they're really acting like they do, okay? And the next card out we had was the Magician here. And so in this energy here, there is definitely something supported in its creation, in its manifestation. So something really wants to come through here. And for reals, there is this possibility of it becoming reality. This project, this idea, this group, like you're all pooling your energies together to create something wonderful here. And it's kind of, maybe experiencing a little bit of setbacks, right? A little bit of roadblocks because of certain personalities within the group, okay? But something amazing can come out of it once everyone kind of like gets cohesive and gets in harmony with each other. And here it is, peeps. So, Five of Wands. So, there have definitely been some disagreements up in this space, in this little collective, this little group here, that we are not always seeing eye to eye on this. And what I'm getting here is like the communication has not been that great. Like, people are not really listening. Have you ever been in that situation, right? I know, when I was in school, so many people were not about group projects because they hated working in a group. They're just like, hey, what part do you want to take? You just put it together and then we'll meet like a couple days before the assignments due and let's put all our stuff together, right? Because it's like sometimes people have just gotten so burned on group projects because someone was not carrying their weight that group projects kind of had like this bad rap, right? How have you experienced that before? I know, at a certain point in time within the course or within the term, you kind of know who the lazy people are, and you're like, oh my God, please don't have them in my group. And then when they're in your group, you're like, drat, this is not what I wanted. How many know what I'm talking about, right? And of course, sometimes you get that blessing where it's like you get to be in a group with your friends and you get to be in the group with like the smart kid or the people who actually get stuff done. And so what I'm getting, unfortunately, from this situation is that there has not been a lot of, cohesion and unity within the group. And it's been like really tough. But you know what? Again, Maat is coming through, y'all. So make sure that you are handling your business, okay? Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing so that when justice is served, you are not the one looking stupid. Okay, so we're going to pull 3 more cards out here. We have the Queen of Cups here. So what I'm getting here in this dynamic is that there are some emotions that are really riding high. So either you are having all kinds of feelings and frustrations surrounding this group situation, or someone else is. And what it's doing is it's like stopping you from performing at your peak, performing at your best. And because you just can't focus, right? And this person too, if they're like highly emotionally strung, like they're having a hard time focusing and getting their work done, okay? And so this, I would say, is some advice to like everybody needs to take a deep breath and set their emotions aside for just a moment and like think through what the mission and the vision of this project really is, and use that to anchor you into getting things done and working together, right? Supporting each other, all right? And then, of course, when you have a chance, like working through whatever emotions were coming up for you. And then next up, we had the Lovers here, okay? So what I'm getting here is that there are some people in this dynamic, in this group, maybe it's just 2 of you even, where there's this strong connection, right? Like you had this strong connection getting into this group project and it felt like so aligned and so clear. And then some things kind of came up and then it got you questioning now, like, oh my God, should I really have done this? Like, is this really gonna turn out okay? So you're like tripping a little bit. And what this is also telling me as sort of like an advice, if you will, is that you have the choice. Like you create your reality. So regardless of what these other people are feeling, thinking, doing, like it's really up to you to dictate how this project, how this group effort is gonna go and what the outcome is going to be. You have the choice to either look at things positively and constructively, or you have the choice to just like throw up your hands, throw in the towel, and just give up on it, okay? And I would say really like take some time to go inward and see what really is going to serve your highest and greatest good. Because some people, they want to push through and say, we started this, we need to see it through to the end and finish it. And that's kind of where the pride is and where the drive is. But, to be honest, there's nothing wrong either with just calling it quits and being like, yo, this isn't working out, like nothing against you, but this, I cannot work under these circumstances, and so I'm just gonna back out. I'm just gonna step aside, step away, and I'm gonna put my energies towards something else that's a little bit more nourishing and fulfilling. Hey, y'all feel me on that one? You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to do that second option, right? And even though we want to push through and finish what we start, it's also okay to just say, hey, this isn't for me like I thought it was, but now I gotta dip out, okay? And here, lastly, we got the Five of Cups. So I think that's what I was speaking to earlier, is that there's a little bit of disappointment here, and there's a little bit of just like, I'm at my peak, I'm at my limit, and I just need to be free, and I need to feel some light energy again, because these drinks are really strong, they're really heavy, and I don't know if I can have another cup. I don't know if I can have another serving of this nonsense, right? So that is okay too. Like, you have the power to say enough is enough. So let's see what magic Maat is going to bring into your life here. This is the magical spell card deck. So this could be maybe your mantra or your affirmation as you call in that energy of fairness. Letting go. And it's card number 6. Okay. So what it says here is, allow the wisdom to remain, but the string, let me start that again. Allow the wisdom to remain, but let the sting I shall never feel again. I'm just gonna say again so it rhymes, right? So allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. And so what this is saying is, you know, maybe for some of you, the option is to just cut your losses, okay? Or for some of you, the other thing is, maybe if you want to see this through, you know, maybe you were the one that was being a bit aggressive and a bit hard-headed, and it's your job to relinquish some of this control within the group dynamics, okay? And let other people step up to the plate and let other people shine and show you just what amazing work that they can produce, because maybe you had sort of this structure in your mind of how you wanted it to go down. Like, I don't know, maybe some of you were the group leader, right? Assigned that role. And as the group leader, you're going to have to let go a little bit of that controlling energy, that controlling nature, and allow the group really to come together. All right? So that is your message from the goddess Maat. Again, if you haven't yet, smash that like button if you enjoyed this reading. And for those of you that feel like maybe a little bit of one-on-one guidance would be super beneficial for you, I encourage you to check out the description below, because there is a link to book a 15-minute energy reading with me that is donation-based. So I'm looking forward to connecting with you lovely souls on that one-to-one reading. And for the rest of you, my gosh, so much fun. I'm so glad we got to spend this time together today, and I will see you on the next video, okay? Chung! Hey fam who chose Hathor here, this lovely Egyptian goddess. Right here, what it says for you, my loves, is receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and the ability to give to others, okay? So what I have here already from the beginning is that Hathor here is ready to give you guys some blessings, okay? Because you have been working really, really hard, and I get the sense that those of you who connected with Hathor here, you all are such givers. Like, you are always that one that's going to help somebody out that's in need. You're always that one that like loves to give gifts, and you're that person that really nourishes others, right? And nurtures others. And I'm getting that some of you really like to cook, right? Some of you really like to cook and bake, and that's one of your ways of showing people that you love and care for them. And what I'm getting here for you is that, you know, sometimes you give a lot. Like, you give a lot because you're that generous, and you're really this vehicle for the universe to work through to give to others. And what Hathor wants to kind of bring into your life right now is to allow you to receive, okay? You're just so used to giving things and doing things for other people that sometimes it feels a little uncomfortable or a little bit foreign for people to do things for you, okay? Maybe you're that person, because I was like this before, guys. Maybe you're that person where you're like, oh oh no, no, I got it. Or, oh, it's okay. Like, I don't want to trouble you. Like, don't worry about me. I got it handled, right? Are you that person? Right? Because the universe is trying to gift you things and send you aid and send you help so that you don't burn yourself out. But when you kind of deny people the opportunity to help you, then you're denying yourself the opportunity to receive. And you're also, not letting other people experience the joys that you have when you give to other people, okay? So Hathor is coming through to let you know that people out there and the universe want to give you energy. They want to boost you up, especially if you're feeling down or you're feeling kind of worn out, right? The universe and other people want to come in and help you out. You just have to be able to receive it. So, I get like these warm, fuzzy feelings from you guys. And I have also this feeling that, maybe some of you are Cancers, like my caring crabs, maybe even some Tauruses who are very nurturing kind of energy. And, and, you're just that type of person that everyone kind of turns to for support because you're so good at it. Now, if you're enjoying your reading so far, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. I would love to be able to nourish your spirit and your soul in whatever ways I can and create these spaces for you to just really shine as your authentic and highest self, okay? So we're going to draw some cards from the tarot here. And first out, we have the Chariot. So we have a lot of movement here. Like Hathor really wants to move these goods into your life, okay? Like Hathor is like, hey, I got some deliveries for you, and it's really going to amp you up. It's really going to give you that boost of energy that maybe you felt like is long overdue. And there's the Chariot also is like really, really good news. There's like something amazing that is ready to be gifted into your life, but you have to be able to receive it, okay? Like it's kind of like, those packages that you need to sign for to proof of delivery or whatever it is. Like the universe is like, hey, I need you in on this. Like I need you to really accept it. Like don't do that whole like, oh no, I got it covered or I'm fine. Like I don't need that. Like maybe just give it to someone else who needs it because I'm actually good over here. Like no. Okay, the universe is like, this specific package is exactly for you. And next up, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. And so what I'm getting with this is that this support and this energy that the universe wants to give you is very tangible. So it might come in the form of money, right? Maybe someone wants to give you money. I'm getting here that maybe some of you are business owners, right? And there are people who want to buy your product, and they're really willing to pay top dollar for it, but you're kind of being like overly humble and you're like, oh no, that's too much, like don't worry about it, right? Or some of you, maybe even it could be something as simple as your friend is wanting to give you a thank you gift because you were really there for them before when they were having a rough time, and because you're just like that good Samaritan, you're like, oh no, like it's no trouble at all, like this is what we're supposed to do, we're just supposed to support each other, like no, like please receive this gift because this person is so genuine about wanting to really show their appreciation for what you've done for them, okay? So just receive that money, receive that gift. It's like some kind of physical good that the universe is trying to gift to you, okay? And then next up here, we have the Page of Pentacles. And so what I'm getting here is like, this is the start of a new chapter in your life, a new energy that's coming through for you of being able to receive, okay? That not having any guilt. Some people, when they accept things from others, they feel a little bit of guilty because, I was this way, okay? So I was this way where I felt like I was putting other people out by asking or receiving from them, right? That I was maybe putting them in a tough position because I'm like, oh, like that money you could have used for something else that's good for you. Like maybe you could have used that money to pay your bills, go out for a nice dinner with your family, with your partner. But instead you're spending that money on me and it's like, I don't really need it. Like I'm doing okay over here. But really, what I'm getting here, my dears, is that okay is not good enough, right? That the universe is like, you are this beautiful, brilliant, amazing, loving, caring soul, and you deserve so much more. Like you don't deserve like this 3-star, kind of life. Like you deserve 5-star luxury, like Michelin stars, 5 out of 5 on Amazon, 10 out of 10 in the Olympic scoring system. Like, you deserve the best. And it's high time you started acting that way, okay? Now, I'm not saying like be cocky and like overly demanding, but what I'm saying is um, um, value yourself. Okay, this year, a lot of the energy is about understanding your value as a person, as a soul, as someone who contributes to society. Okay, understand your value and act that way. Act like you know what your time and your energy is worth. So let's pull a few more tarot cards here before we close this reading with some magic from the goddess. Here we have the World, okay? So kind of like going back to that Page of Pentacles, you know, this is the beginning of a new chapter, because this chapter of your life where you're not valuing yourself enough and where you're not receiving everything that you deserve, that's coming to an end. You've kind of like worked that sort of energy into the ground already, and now the universe is like, hey, it's time for something new. It's time for you to get exactly all the things you've always wanted, but maybe we're too afraid to desire and dream and wish for, okay? Like maybe you felt guilty, like maybe you were thinking to yourself, again, I totally relate to fam that chose Hathor here. Maybe you're one of those people that's like, who am I to ask for more? Because I'm already so grateful that I have a house, a home, friends, family, a spouse. I have a job. I have money. I have food on the table. I have clothing that's, you know, keeps me warm and keeps me, protected against the elements. Like, who am I to ask for more? And the universe is abundant. That's what this card is about, is the universe is abundant. So it has plenty to give you if you would just allow yourself to receive. So next I have the Knight of Pentacles here. So that's very interesting. We had the Page of Pentacles earlier and we have the Knight of Pentacles here. And so I'm getting that you really are progressing here on your journey, and that, you know, it's not going to be something that you're just going to flip off and on and like a switch, right? It's going to take some practice. And so I'm getting here that what's going to be a good practice for you is like daily affirmations, okay? To slowly get you used to and accustomed to your true worth and your value and receiving what you're worth, okay? And so doing some affirmations, saying something like, I am worthy of receiving all my wishes and dreams. The universe loves it when I can receive from its abundance, okay? So just kind of feel it out and see what resonates with you the most. One of the words that I like to use in affirmations is easily. So, or variations of it. So it is easy for me to receive all that the universe wants to give to me. Oh, I got some like chills and some warm fuzzies from that one. And lastly, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, my God, see, this is who you were meant to be, right? In this lifetime, you are not relegated. It's not part of your soul contract to be in poverty of energy, of money, of relationships, of love, of joy, okay? Like the universe said in this lifetime, you were meant for great things. You were meant to have more than enough. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no reason to feel guilty about receiving and wanting more than just me. Okay. There's nothing wrong with wanting, like, you know, 4-star, 5-star deals. Okay. So let's see what magic Hathor here is bringing into your life. Okay. How Hathor is going to continue to support you in this next chapter. Okay. I believe this is the one for you, my loves. It's card number 40, Psychic Protection. Okay? Around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me strong and bold. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that for those of you that chose Hathor, is that there's this kind of like fear energy around receiving, okay? There's this fear energy where maybe you're thinking like, oh, if I get too much, I'm going to be viewed as greedy. Like maybe some people are going to look down on you. Or maybe you're thinking to yourself, and this is coming through kind of strong, loves. So maybe you're thinking to yourself like, man, if I get like a lot of wealth and abundance, like who is going to come for me to try to, take advantage of me or steal my wealth or like run games on me, right? Maybe you're insecure because, we hear those stories where people are like gold diggers and like money hungry and they pretend to be your friend and they really just want what you got, right? And they just really want to use and abuse you. And we see those in TV shows and movies, we read it in books, we hear about it in the news, like people being taken advantage of, like those scammers. And so what Hathor wants to give to you is this protection to like kind of push those energies of the people who are wanting to take advantage of you when you really step into your abundance. Like Hathor is here to protect you from their energy, okay? So again, I'm going to read it to you. Psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me, strong and bold. And we have the number 40 there on the top, and 40 is reduced to 4 plus 0 is 4, and 4 is about stability. And so part of what you can do for your ritual of protection is to face the 4 cardinal directions, okay? Like you can call in the spirits and the energy of the north, call in the spirits and the energy of the south, call in the spirits of the the energies of the west, and lastly, call in the energies of the spirits and the energies of the east, okay? And allow that to form this protective barrier around you. Ooh, I just got like some strength energy coming through for you. So my lovely angels, because you give so much to the world, that is your message from Hathor. Again, if you haven't yet, make sure to give this video a like to receive this lovely energy from that goddess. And if you feel you would benefit from a little bit more one-to-one time, I do invite you to look in the description and book a 15-minute energy reading with me, and let's connect. Let's help you uncover whatever blockages you may be experiencing to living the kind of life that you deserve, but maybe you're afraid to pursue. Okay, my loves. Oh, I just want to give you like a big old hug, and I feel like you souls that chose Hathor are just really amazing energies, and the world is lucky to have you. Oh, excuse me, is lucky to have you. Okay, I think that's my cue to let you go, my loves, and I will check in with you again later, okay? Mahalos. Hey there, soul fam. Those of you that chose the lovely goddess Cordelia here. I love how she has like this flower wreath on her head. She looks so gorgeous, and she has like the moon on her forehead too. So what it says is go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So I get the sense here that several of you that chose this goddess Cordelia is that maybe you are working from home, right? And because you work from home, you don't spend as much time out and about as you normally do. And of course, with some things that are going on in the world, people are really, trying to avoid like crowded public spaces as much as possible and only going there as necessary. But what I'm getting here is that the energy that you have is getting a little bit stir crazy, okay? It's getting a little bit like cabin fever, and the energy is very sluggish, okay? And maybe you've been feeling like a bit fatigued lately and a bit easily exhausted. Maybe your mood is kind of like meh. So apathetic is the word that's coming through, right? That you're not really sad, but you're not really stoked and excited about anything either, right? You're just kind of like going through the daily routine, okay? You're borderline like zombie mode or robot. And what Cordelia is saying is what's going to be so helpful for you is to go outside. And if you see here on the bottom, there is like water. And so what I'm thinking is that what would be really helpful for you to get the energy moving is to go by a river or a stream, or go to a lake, or go to the beach, because the water kind of moves along the shore and like moves through the river, and that will get your energy kind of like hyped again. It'll get it flowing. It'll get movement, right? Because we're not really meant to just stay stagnant for long periods of time. So, if you are enjoying this video so far and this message from the lovely goddess Cordelia, and you're all about receiving that, go ahead and smash that like button for me. And if you can, go ahead and subscribe to this channel as well so you can be notified every time I post some awesome videos for you in the future. I'm going to pull some tarot cards here. Oh, there's one that wants to come out already. And let's see what other information and guidance that Cordelia has to pass on to you, okay? So, ooh, wow, this is really interesting, loves. Okay, so first up, we have the Fool, okay? And so we have this energy here that is super duper playful. And so what I'm getting is that you guys, you guys were people that at one point were like the life of the party. And, people loved your energy, they loved your vibe, but because, you've been kind of stuck at home or I'm also getting that maybe some of you have not been feeling well. Like maybe you got sick or injured and so you've had to be kind of like chilling in bed. Is that, that energy wants to come back out, like it's ready to come and play, right? Maybe you can relate to that. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm like so tired of just sitting at my desk all day or laying in bed and recovering. Like this is like too much for me, okay? And so if you're able to like get out, be like this little playful puppy down here and just move and dance and hang out with like your close friends and family members, like spend time with them and just laughter and joy, because that's what this Fool is all about. That will help your energy like a ton, okay? And next up, which is so interesting, is the next card in the Major Arcana is the Magician. And so what I'm getting here is that some of you have been feeling kind of stuck, okay? Like maybe some ideas are a little bit harder to come through for you, or maybe you're feeling like stuck financially, like you're not accumulating any wealth. Maybe you're feeling stuck in your relationships, right? Like some of you I feel are single and you're wanting to date and connect with people. So whatever the case may be for you, this energy here is about creation. It's about taking action towards your goal is what this card wants to impart to you, wants to share with you. It's time to begin, okay? So one of the quotes that is coming to mind for you to inspire you to take action is, are you going to say, one day I will attain my goal? Or are you going to say, this is day one of working and moving towards my goal, okay? So is it one day or is it day one? All right, so this is encouraging you to take action. And this is why I said it's interesting, y'all, because we got the Ace of Swords. So we got like one energy. This is really about beginning things and starting. And so you have to get that movement. You have to get that beginning. And the 0 here with the Fool is like the start of the journey. And what I'm getting here is like, really, whatever it is that you want, you all have the power to achieve it. You have the power to get it. You just have to take action, because it's not going to fall in your lap here, okay? And if some of you maybe don't know what I'm talking about, this Ace of Swords is telling me that you are going to receive some kind of message, some type of email or text, or maybe some like flash of insight, right? While you're taking a shower, cooking, washing dishes, vacuuming, whatever, it's just gonna come to you like this sudden flash of insight and knowing. And you might be hesitant to take action, but this is like really divine intervention. The universe is like, yo, I'm gonna throw you a breadcrumb here, Hansel and Gretel. I'm gonna throw you a breadcrumb so you can find your way through, okay? So let's pull a few more messages through the tarot, and then we'll get your magical spell card, okay? So we have the Knight of Cups here. And what this is telling me is that be very mindful of your emotions, okay? So tune into those emotions of excitement, of passion, of joy, right? That's gonna lead you exactly where you need to go. That's gonna help you shake off whatever this, this kind of like bleh kind of energy you've been feeling, okay? And for all those things that don't excite you, like don't go that way. Don't take that action. Don't follow that pathway because you're going to get more of that kind of feeling. So really trust your emotions to be your compass moving forward, okay? Like it's really time for you who chose Cordelia is like, what gives you life? Like, why are you even here on this planet, okay? Like, what are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to accomplish here? And get connected again with your emotions because you've been just hanging out at home too long and you're just feeling, again, that apathy, that kind of, kind of energy. And it's time that we flip that around, okay? Here, exactly, Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, she knows what's up. She knows what she wants. She's charismatic and she knows, maybe I shouldn't use she, they, right? Non-binary, because Queen of Wands isn't necessarily female. And so if you don't identify as female and you're watching this video, this energy still totally applies to you, okay? So that charisma, that passion, and you're very, very magnetic. Okay, I think that's maybe some little fact about you that maybe you've forgotten, like being trapped at home and trapped in this space of maybe working from home or in your bedroom or whatever. You are a magnet for what you want. You just have to own it unapologetically. Okay, like you just have to say, yo, this is what I want and I deserve it and I'm gonna get it. Like, there's no doubt about it. Okay, that's this Queen of Wands energy that's coming through. And lastly, we have the Death card. And really, what this is speaking to me is like, this is the end of your stationary existence, right? This is the end of your cabin fever. Like, it's time to get things moving here. This is the beginning, and it's the start of something new. And I don't know why that High School Musical song came into my head, the one with like Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, like start of something new at the beginning of that first movie. Like, this just signifies that something needs to end here. Like this is done. Like it's time to move on. So let's see what magic the goddess Cordelia is gonna bring through for you. And this is like a little spell that you can say to activate Cordelia's magic in your life. Okay. And I'm getting for you that this is something that's going to be good to say when you wake up in the morning. So maybe while you're taking a shower, while you're getting dressed, is to say this little rhyme here, this little phrase to continue to pull in that energy of Cordelia. And I also, before I pull out that card, I want to point out, like, there's a lot of flowers here. So there's like some blooming energy, okay? So like Cordelia is here to fertilize whatever it is that you're trying to grow and become in this world. So here we have knowledge, card number 28, and it has this like, genie in the bottle energy here. It says knowledge. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. Okay? So, wow, I just have these cards have these cute little rhymes on there to help with kind of your spell casting and your affirmations and intention setting. And so what I'm getting here too is when you go outside, when you move that energy, you are going to be receiving some downloads. Like, I envision you like going out for this walk. Maybe you have some music, maybe you have this audiobook that you're listening to as you like go out for this nice refreshing walk outside, and then some kind of divine download and information is going to come to you and you're going to feel really stoked and excited about it. And I'm getting that it's going to be some type of inspiration for you to launch some kind of project or some product, right? Maybe some of you are thinking of being entrepreneurs, or maybe some of you want to offer this proposal at work for like a new way of doing things, a new way of bringing in money into the company or into your business. Or maybe it's some type of like coaching program, like a new way to teach your staff, your students, your mentees, whatever. It's going to come to you. And you really just need to be open to it, because it says here, let the knowledge of the ancestors flow. Okay? So there are going to be people who have maybe been in a similar position to you that are like wanting to connect, right? That they're going to be your mentors, your coaches, your inspiration, and just really allow these people and this like divine downloads into your mind, into your reality. Okay. Wow, I'm really like excited to see what's gonna come of this project for you. Okay, so um, so mainly get outside, guys. Get your physical body moving, and then that way your energies and your spirit and your mind will get moving as well, and you'll kind of like tap out of this haze and this fog that your brain has been in. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this meeting. This meeting of our souls, I guess. This reading, my loves, and I can't wait to connect with you again soon. Make sure to hit your like there on this video, and also for those of you that maybe you need a little bit more guidance here after today's reading, or just in general, like I invite you to click on the link down in the description box below and book a 15-minute energy reading with me. There's nothing for you to lose by booking the reading because it doesn't cost any money to book it. And let's connect and let's see what other messages like spirit and source and your guides have for you to help you along your life journey. All right. So I will check in with you all again very, very soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Sending you so much love. Bye.